welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Winter and today I'll be taking you around this gorgeous Mitsubishi Triton. You can see straight away that those lights are going to keep you really lovely and visible. You've got your automatic daytime lights on at the moment, and you can also see that gorgeous big front black matte grille. As we come around the side, you can see those tyres are looking to be in really great shape. You can also hear that gorgeous engine doing its job. As we come around the back, you'll notice you do have a soft cover on this particular model. We do also have a reversing camera and a full set of reversing sensors as well. Really, really handy to have, combined with that tow ball. As we hop in the back, you'll notice this car has just been through a reconditioning process, and it really shows. It's looking really lovely and clean, as well as really well looked after. So you can see we have tons of venting back here on the roof. We also have that middle seat that folds down to be cup holders, as well as that entire seat which does fold down when desired. As you can also see, guys, down here you do have your own storage compartment, which is really, really handy. You also have pouches on the back of both front seats. As we hop in the front, I'll tell you a little bit more about this car, as well as us here at Mitsubishi. As you can see straight away, you have a really lovely clear display screen for your entertainment center, as well as your climate control. You can see everything that's going on. It means there's no need to get distracted or fiddle with any of the settings. Straight in front of you, again, you have a really clear, lovely display, which is always really nice to have. And you can see on this wheel that all the controls you could possibly want are right there at your fingertips. You've got all your call controls, as well as your entertainment center, and obviously your instrument clusters are here. You do also have your mirror controls on this right side, as well as all the windows on there as well. If we have a look over here, you can see that you do have seatbelt monitors for absolutely every seat, which is always really handy. Your hazards are in a really lovely, easy spot. And you do have tons of great features on here. So this particular model is also known, so we do actually have rubber mats through this particular model as well. Obviously it has voice recognition. We also have Apple and Android for this beautiful car. So we also, another feature that I forgot to mention while we're out the front of the car, but we do have lane departure warnings, as well as collision mitigation, which is really, really handy, especially in a car like this. It means that you don't have to worry about the size of this car being a downside. You are very well looked after and very safe inside it. So you can see you have HDMI access as well, along with the day and night as well, and you can also have your settings screen just turned off. Obviously you have FM, AM and DAB, which is all really handy, combined with those USB inputs. Down here you can see all of those inputs. You also have the 12 volt output there, which is really handy. If we turn around here, you can see you also have a center console that goes really quite deep, which is lovely. Always beneficial to have that. Something we also really pride ourselves on here at Berwick Mitsubishi is making sure that we keep your service books on hand so that you can flick through and know that your car was really well loved and looked after. So as you can see, guys, we do have those books in there ready to go, ready to be flicked through. It's always nice to know that your investment was cared about and looked after in a way that you would. So here at Berwick Mitsubishi, we actually have our own business team as well, and they're going to help with any financial planning or questions you might have. We all do everything in-house, so we actually really pride ourselves on a one-stop shop policy, which means that no matter what, we're going to make sure to tick those boxes for you. We're going to do our absolute best to meet every expectation that you might set. So we do have our own aftermarket specialist as well. He makes sure that any dash cams or warranties or any fun stuff that you might want to add on afterwards are really, really the right choice for you, as well as the most efficient choice. So he's really, really worth the conversation. Even if you have everything ticked off and you think you know what you're after and you think you're all good, it's always worth having a chat. You never know if you're going to miss something just because you didn't think of it. An extra set of eyes and ears might help. We also have our salespeople here. Their whole job is to make sure that this experience goes beautifully for you and without a hitch. So they're going to dedicate time to making sure that all your information and all your details are perfectly ready. We also have our wonderful CCC, which are in this building just here. And their whole job is to make sure that all your inquiries and phone calls are dealt with the highest standard of care. We also have our detailers on site. As I mentioned before, we do have a reconditioning process, but they're here to make sure that any imperfections you might find or we might find are dealt with to the best of our ability. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see or hear from you soon here at Berwick Mitsubishi.